Star Wars Episode 9 comes out in less than 5 days, and it's time I make some more videos before it's too late. Before Arrow Season 8 started, I did a whole Hopes and Dreams video, but this time around I'm going to be splitting it up a little bit and changing it around. Wednesday night I'll be uploading my hopes that I have for the movie video, and now as you can tell from the title, these are my worries, so let's get into it. My first worry is the possible retcon of Rey's backstory. So, as you can see in the first trailer that we got at Celebration, there's like a little pod, or like a spacecraft, or a spaceship, whatever you want to call it, in the trailer here. And also, that is the same ship that left Rey as a child in her vision. So, most likely we're going to see her parents. So, most likely they're not dead. In the past, people have speculated, is she Obi-Wan's daughter? Is she Anakin's daughter? Is Luke's daughter? There was even a Han's daughter theory. I mean, every possible theory it's been speculated. And quite frankly, I feel like it would just be awful if J.J. Abrams were to retcon the whole her parents are nobody. And this is why I think so. The entire message of Last Jedi, or at least one of the messages, is that you don't need to be a Skywalker to be a famous person or a powerful Jedi or a main character. And it's a great message because people in the real world who are, think that they're nobody can actually be somebody. And if they change that, then it really just takes away the message, and I think that would really suck. Also, people need to stop and let go. No, they're still holding on. Let go of the past, okay? None of this Skywalker stuff. None of this Kenobi stuff, okay? Just, she's her own character, okay? And I think that should stay that way. Okay, so the second worry that I have is Kylo and Rey versus Palpatine. So, as you can see from this footage, or from the trailer footage, it's pretty all but confirmed that this is going to happen.
You're coming together.
So, whatever. I know. You don't need to tell me, I know. So, it ties into my fifth worry, but we'll get into that later. But it's been about them. It's been about Rey and Kylo from the start. Kylo was the main villain. Rey was going to be our hero. Even Snoke, when he tied them together, it was about them and the relationship together. And I feel like that would just take away that entire scheme. First of all, I think bringing back Palpatine was a bad idea to start with. That's just my opinion. I mean, I think that he should have just died. It ruins Anakin's arc. And that just takes away from the whole Kylo versus Rey and that dynamic. So I really just hope that it's already going to happen. So, what am I saying? But that's just still a worry that I have. So number 3, Palpatine's orchestration of the entire trilogy. So it's really simple, this one. If he's orchestrated the entire trilogy, then there's literally no point to it. Last Jedi, no point to it. Force Awakens, no point to it. They should have just done one movie and called it Return of Sheath. No, I'm kidding. But if Palpatine has been orchestrating this whole thing, and what I mean by orchestrating, by the way, is him just staying in the outskirts and just overseeing this entire thing, maybe making a few tweaks here and there, unannounced to the main characters of the trilogy so far. But what's the purpose of this entire thing if Palpatine's just been sitting there, changing the gears, etc.? You know what I mean? So if that's revealed that that's true, please no. Okay, so my fourth worry is Kylo Ren turning to the light side. Look, if you're a Bendemptionist, okay, you know what? You be you, but I disagree. Kylo Ren's a badass villain. He's the freaking supreme leader. The dice at the end of Last Jedi fade away, which pretty much signals he's letting go of Han. And then he ties to the light side. So I think it would ruin his character. Personally, I think that it would ruin his character if he were to turn to the light side. And that ties into my fifth worry, which is Reylo. Look, if you're a Bendemptionist, okay, that's fine. If you're a Reyloist or a fan of Reylo, just please leave. Dear Dear God, this is the worst fucking ship ever. Oh my lord, do I hate this. It's awful. It's like, there doesn't always need to be a love story. Let go of the cliches. Ugh, that would be so disgusting too. Oh God, I just, ugh, can we just focus on the characters and what they're doing in the plot, towards the plot, not this like assumed love relationship? Can we just get away from that? I think that sucks. I think it would ruin. I think it would ruin their characters. Once again, I say that. So I really hope that does just not happen. Okay, so my sixth and final worry: similarities to the Return of the Jedi. So look, if you think of Force Awakens, right? Think of A New Hope. They're literally the same thing. A droid with some plans, or a map, depending on what it is, gets lost and sent down, or not lost, but gets sent down to a desert planet, where they find a person who becomes a Jedi, and then they all blow up a big space station. Okay, like, it's pretty much the same thing. And I really hope that Return of the Jedi, or Rise of Skywalker, sorry, just does not have any similarities to Return of the Jedi. If you look at the trailer, it's like, look, in Return of the Jedi, a Jedi, Luke Skywalker, goes to confront a Dark Lord, or at least a bad person, and eventually turns into the dark side, killing the overall villain, which is Palpatine. And in the trailer, it's like, nobody knows me, but I do. And it's like, oh, is Rey going to try and turn Kylo, and then they're going to fight Palpatine? It's too many similarities. So, I just think it's unoriginal, and I think the sequel trilogy needs to be its own thing. There's a fat chance that a lot of this will happen anyways, but I hope not too many of them, because this has been my favorite trilogy so far, and I'd hate for it to go to ash because of the last movie. This is also the last Skywalker saga film, and therefore we need it to be good. Let me know what you guys think and what you're worried or excited about. See you around.